Hi, I'm Kagurabadza. I'm a senior in the Political Science and American Studies departments.
And I'm Avery Watkins. I'm a senior studying Symbolic Systems. And as the school year kicks off, we are so excited to have the opportunity to chat with our new president, John Levin. So our first question, you were an undergraduate here at Stanford during the 1990s. What has changed since you were here?
A number of areas at the university that have been transformed since I was a student are pretty much everywhere. Having said that, there are certain things about Stanford, the energy, the excitement, the irreverence, the optimism, the sense of possibility, those are enduring. Avery and Diego, what are you all most excited about this year?
Personally, I am really excited to take classes outside of my major this year. I'm a senior and almost done with my major, and it's just giving me such an awesome opportunity to, in my last couple quarters, take advantage of everything Stanford has to offer that I haven't.
And for me, I think I'm most excited about football games this season. We're in a brand new conference, the Atlantic Coast Conference, and so seeing how we compete against other schools from across the country is super exciting. And John, what are you most excited for this year?
Yeah, well, I'm just starting as president, so I'm really excited to get out around campus and meet a lot of students and faculty and get out and meet Stanford's alumni and staff and friends. The provost and I have a couple of things we really want to focus on this year. We want to spend a lot of time thinking about the culture of inquiry on the campus and promoting discussion and dialogue that's so important right now. We are incredibly excited about all of the opportunities that are out there in AI and in data-driven discovery. There are so many fields around the university that are just going to be transformed in the next decade, and if you could pick one place on Earth during like a change in technology that's going to enable discovery where you would want to be, it would have to be right here, because we have some of the most incredible people on the planet working on those things. And then we want to have the university work better for the students and the faculty. My view of universities is we work best when the institution is an enabler for students and faculty, and we give the students and the faculty the freedom and the resources to achieve their aspirations.
As a Symbolic Systems major with a concentration in human-centered AI, I'm really excited to hear about the AI focus. So I was wondering if you could just touch a little bit more on that.
You know, Symbolic Systems is a perfect example of the kinds of things that you can do at Stanford that are hard to do anywhere else, because we have incredible technologists who in fact are building a lot of these new data and computation-intensive AI tools, and experts in different disciplines that are going to be able to take advantage of this to do drug discovery or new climate science or material science or social science. I mean, you name it, astrophysics, pretty much everything. And also people who can think about what the implications are going to be from changes in technology. All right, you're both back on campus as seniors. What advice do you have for the new students?
My advice for freshmen, I'm going to give two. So the first is academically, you are never as free as you are freshman year. You might think that you know what you want to major in, but like this is the time to take a random class that you have honestly no idea what it's even about, but it just sounds kind of interesting. And then the second, sort of more on the social side, is to be really nice to each other, to be really welcoming. I know like in high school, sometimes it's cool to, be in a clique, be exclusive, and at Stanford, it's cool to be nice to each other. So invite people to sit with you in the dining hall, be welcoming. That's always my advice to Frosh.
I love that. How about you, Diego?
Stretch, be curious, be flexible, don't be too rigid. You may know or think you know what you want to do, but just be open to new experiences and to the diversity of our campus, whether that's personality-wise, whether that's racial or ethnic, or just academically as well.
Okay, so our last question. We know that you told the Daily that you were a Swiftie, so we have to ask you, what is your favorite era?
And have you been to the Eras Tour?
Okay, I'm not sure I can answer what is my favorite era because there are many, but I will tell you that I did go to see Taylor Swift play in Santa Clara. It was a great concert and very memorable.
Thank you so much, John, for joining us for this chat. And to all our students, have a great start to your fall quarter, and we're excited to see you back on campus.